The official holding up that World Championship Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship. The bell rings. This match is officially underway. And with this Cruiserweight Championship match, the stakes are higher than they've ever been. Because not only is the title on the line, but so is Rey Mysterio Jr.'s mask. If Rey Mysterio loses this match, he loses his mask. He loses the one thing that gives him his dignity, that makes him a superhero inside the squared circle. Look at this quickness from Mysterio as he sends Guerrero airborne and then just collides right into Guerrero, dumping him to the outside onto the floor. And Guerrero hitting the steel barricade. Oh! Look at the way Guerrero just pulled the legs of Mysterio from under him. Mysterio hit hard on the mat on the floor. Might have been a miscalculation on the part of Mysterio Jr. as Guerrero takes the advantage and sends Mysterio right into the steel steps. This bitterness of Eddie Guerrero has all about this change of mindset. Guerrero has turned his back on organizations before, and now Eddie Guerrero is here in WCW Halloween Havoc, your Cruiserweight champion who wants to take everything from Rey Mysterio Jr. And by everything, that mask means the world to Rey Mysterio Jr. It represents what his family gave to him. It represents everything he stands for. And Guerrero has really never been in better shape in his entire career. But that quickness of Mysterio coming in a favor with a drop kick. Oh, went for a handspring and got caught by Guerrero. Great counter, backdrop suplex. Eddie Guerrero is just one step ahead of Mysterio, and it's showing right here. As quick as Mysterio is, Eddie Guerrero's quickness in terms of his thoughts and able to counter is what will help Eddie Guerrero retain his championship. What a brain buster. Goes to the cover, and Mysterio able to get the shoulder up at 2. Expressing light frustration on Mysterio. And Eddie Guerrero tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Mysterio and pulls the leg for the cover. Will it be enough? And Mysterio able to get the shoulder up once again. The last thing Eddie Guerrero needs to do is spend too much time arguing with the referee. What he needs to do is focus on Rey Jr. Is he trying to rip the mask off? Rey Mysterio's mask is already on the line, and now Eddie Guerrero wants to pull it off. And Eddie Guerrero has that champion's advantage. He's got that champion's edge. With these title matches, there's a time limit, as he's going to rip the mask off the face. Meanwhile, this match, Mysterio's mask is on the line. And you can hear Rey writhing in pain. Eddie putting a lot of pressure on Mysterio Jr. with this abdominal stretch. Yeah, and for Mysterio, this mask is built right into the bodysuit that he's wearing. I guess, sometimes you just got to do what you have to do, and Mysterio had to think that Eddie Guerrero was going to try and rip the mask off of him, hence the bodysuit. At least making it harder for Guerrero to pull it off. Oh, and again, returning to that back of Rey Mysterio with another backbreaker. We saw that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Eddie Guerrero earlier in the match. Eddie Guerrero pulls Mysterio over for the cover, holds the arms down. But Mysterio just barely able to fight out of that cover at 2.5. Eddie trying to out-muscle Mysterio with a pin. But Mysterio finding somehow some way to stay in this. And Eddie Guerrero again trying to keep Mysterio down. And Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio again. And look at this from Mysterio springboard. Oh my! DDT! That was beautiful. It's just that quickness of Mysterio Jr. that can turn things around on an instant. And a drop kick sends Guerrero to the outside onto the floor. And now Mysterio, what's he got in mind? Springs up. Oh, lands on the ring apron. And a drop kick from Guerrero. Again, it's Eddie Guerrero, who shows that he's just one step ahead of Mysterio. And maybe it comes with like almost the superpower of being the champion. You've got that edge on you. You know you have to do whatever it takes to leave as champion. And that's the mindset that Eddie Guerrero has had as of late. Oh! Almost at full speed, Eddie Guerrero just sent Mysterio chest first into the steel guardrail. And there's one thing we know about Mysterio, is that he does not go down easily. He will not go down without a fight as he crawls to get back up to his feet. And now Eddie Guerrero, with his camel clutch applied on Mysterio, has the submission locked in as he tries to rip the mask off. And he's got the mask ripped. He just shredded the mask. And the mask is already on the line of this match, and we can already see a bit of the face of Mysterio. Eddie Guerrero was once the masked El Caliente. Eddie Guerrero has this submission locked in deep, and he just lets go. But Eddie Guerrero already succeeding at what his plan was. And when you rip the mask off of your opponent like this, it plays mind games. Oh boy, not this from Guerrero. The gory special from Guerrero. This coming directly from Gory Guerrero. But Mysterio counters with an arm drag. Went for a drop kick, but nobody home. And a drop kick from Guerrero right to the back of the head. It seemed that Rey Mysterio was going to try and rally here, but Eddie Guerrero just making sure nothing happens from that. And oh, what a backbreaker over the shoulder of Guerrero. Guerrero's been working on the back of Mysterio throughout the match as he drives. Look at the stretch. Look at this from Guerrero. The way he's stretching the knee and the spine of Mysterio as he pulls back on the arm and the leg of the masked luchador. Rey Mysterio, an incredible athlete. Both of these men, incredible athletes. But there's one thing that we know about Guerrero is he can work a fast pace, he can work a slow pace. But right now, Eddie Guerrero realizes his slow pace, his technical skills is what needs to come to stop the quickness of Rey Mysterio. That's what he can do right now for him. And that's what we've been seeing from Guerrero throughout this match. And Guerrero back elbow to Mysterio again for the cover. Try to use his foot on the bottom rope for more momentum, but it was as clear as day right into the eyes of the referee who broke the cover the moment he saw Guerrero's foot on that bottom rope. And it's Guerrero who sends Mysterio face first. And, oh, what a thunderous chop to the chest of Mysterio. And, it seems there's a little bit of fight left in Rey Jr. as he's trying to fight back. The one thing he will not quit. That never say die, that never back down attitude. But there's Eddie Guerrero right there to stop Mysterio Jr. And just Mysterio's hanging down up on the top. And what a drop kick from Guerrero in the corner. Mysterio's helpless right now. And Guerrero has Mysterio right where he wants him. Eddie Guerrero rubbing his hands together. He's like, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. My brother. Oh! Eddie Guerrero, you get what you play a little dirty. And the Guerrero cojones have connected with the ring post. And I don't think that one felt good whatsoever for Guerrero. Rey Mysterio splashing over the top, and Eddie connects into the guardrail. Beautiful from Mysterio. Where does Mysterio find the strength to even continue to pull something out like that with all the damage that's been done to his back by Guerrero throughout this match? And now Mysterio was starting to shift the tide to this match. There is hope for Mysterio at Halloween Havoc. Mysterio lands on his feet. Eddie was thinking another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Look at this. Look at this. He's got him. Oh, could not hold Guerrero. Talk about as close to the 3 without the bell ringing. Just like that. A clothesline from Guerrero turns things around. So close with a Hurricane Rana, but Guerrero able to kick out. And springboard. Went for that moonsault, but Mysterio lands on his feet, realizing nobody was home. And Mysterio, her head scissors sends Guerrero to the outside onto the floor. And another great counter from Mysterio. Now, if you're Mysterio, what's next? I think we know what's coming up next. Where he feels at home, over the top. Tope con hilo into a Hurricane Rana. Into the flying head scissor over the top. Beautiful tope con hilo into the head scissor, sending Guerrero into the steel barricade. Both of these men are going to feel the effects of this match once it's all said and done. Whoever the winner is, what we're seeing right now just shows these two men are giving it everything they've got. Oh! Corkscrew from Mysterio. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Oh, but Guerrero just barely kicking out. Perhaps a little hook of the leg would have closed this one out. With what these two are willing to put their bodies through in this match, how much they're willing to endure, it just shows how much this match means to the other. But it's Mysterio who's in the fight of his life, doing everything he can to keep his mask. Spring, went for a moonsault. But that split-legged moonsault stopped with knees to the midsection by Guerrero, who connects with a powerbomb and stacks high stack on Mysterio. Oh, and Mysterio kicks out. Mysterio kicks out just before the 3. And Eddie Guerrero expressing his frustrations. Guerrero arguing with the referee, saying it was 3. Billy Silverman, the referee. Great count by the referee. And now the people are letting Eddie have it with the Eddie sucks chants. Eddie needs to focus on Mysterio, not on the fans here at Halloween Havoc. And Mysterio, feeling the effects his lower back has been throughout this match. Oh, Mysterio counters. Mysterio Jr., what a spinning kick. That spinning heel kick from Mysterio. And now Mysterio calling for it. That springboard Hurricane Rana could do it. But Eddie caught Mysterio and counters with a backbreaker. Turning it into a backbreaker. Now Eddie gonna look to take everything from Mysterio. Take the pride. Take the legacy away from Rey Jr. Because if Rey loses this match, he loses his mask. Because Eddie Guerrero went for a swanton. And Eddie to the top has Mysterio right where he wants him. If this connects, Mysterio might be done, but Mysterio Jr. fighting back with everything he's got. This title match has been a fight to say the least. Eddie Guerrero. Look at this from the top. He hit it. He hit it. Mysterio's done it. We got a new Cruiserweight champion. What a fight. Rey Mysterio Jr. has done it. Look at what he's been through. Look at the mask that is torn. But Mysterio was dead set on winning the Cruiserweight Championship. And he did just that. Oh, come on. Show some respect. These two had a hard-fought match. Apparently, Mysterio's about to find out that you should never celebrate after you win the championship. Eddie Guerrero expressing his frustration, but it's Mysterio Jr. who leaves as the Cruiserweight champion.